Hi guys, my name's Josh.
My name's Noah.
And we are from the cast of the Beast the Pantomime. This year it's Cinderella.
Ooh.
But right now, we're doing something very special, aren't we, Noah?
Very special indeed. We are going to be watching last year's pantomime.
So yeah, we're going to be discussing some behind the scenes stuff of what was going on throughout the production and share little pieces of information. So no one will know this, or not a lot of people know this who are outside of the cast, but I think it was maybe like sort of 15 days before the show started. The run of the show started, about like a third of the cast came down with COVID.
Yeah, it was still the 10-day isolation period, so
Yeah.
it was all a little bit...
So for the last 2 weeks of rehearsal, I didn't have any rehearsals because I had COVID.
Yeah, I had COVID.
And then we had one dress rehearsal because it was a brand new venue for us. We'd never done anything here at the Broadway.
I guess that just shows how professional we all are.
Okay, here we go. Opening number.
Yeah, so I was really... I don't like being in the dances because I'm not very good, basically. And when Annabelle was setting the places, I was really relieved because I was near the back.
Yeah.
The worst bit is you can see like the first 2 rows of people, roughly. Yeah. And then past that, you have no idea what's out there. And I've just realised as well, watching it back, I wasn't at the front, but I was right slap bang in the middle, and you two have managed to make a pathway for me to just be fully visible to everyone. So I'm really grateful for that.
The trick is to not find anybody in the audience to make eye contact with.
Yeah, no.
Do not make eye contact with anyone.
The entire time I'm looking at Will, who's our technical director, who's up in the lighting box, because they've got a little light so you can actually see them right at the back. So I'm just looking at them the entire time.
Panto top tips, number 1.
Look at the back and don't make any connection with the audience.
So, Roll to Me, isn't this one?
Yeah,
Roll to Me. I love this tune. This was so bouncy.
But and then, oh, here comes Peter.
I love this. He literally walks on.
He does his bit flawlessly, gets it right, remembers the words and everything.
Yeah, I thought he was behind me the whole time.
No.
He
literally just goes off.
Does he actually go off?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he does.
He goes
Does he have another bit in the song as well?
I don't know.
Sure, no, I don't think he does.
That's Peter for you.
Yeah, I think Peter's great because he gets his job done, but he's not there to do anything else.
Right, so the ladder. So he went up the ladder, and it literally the rope came apart, and the ladder just went like that, and he fell, and he was bleeding.
Yeah, because he was basically at the top of the ladder. It's not a very tall ladder, but you got to think we rehearse on just sort of a hardwood floor.
Yeah.
So he literally went from the top of the ladder and then smacked his knees right down onto the floor, and it was one of those ones where internally you're laughing a lot, but at the same time you have to think, that probably really hurt. We should make it seem like we care about that he's okay. This
was the last show rule in panto, or in general in theatre in general. There's a few little pranks that are played, so you're always wondering, am I going to get done?
The whole fun of the last show is that you don't know what's coming anywhere. So you could literally, something that seems really innocuous, the crew could give you something completely different to what you're used to, and then you've just got to go on stage and pretend like nothing's happened.
I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
And then it comes to this bit with...
And then I enter.
When we start to do the Marshmallow bit, and I looked
down on the
and
plates.
There were only 2 plates.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, someone's messed up.
Yeah, so basically the whole skit was that there was going to be 3 rounds of them eating marshmallows off the plate, and there was only 2 on there this time. And I was thankfully briefed, because I would have been panicking, obviously. But yeah, so the stage crew basically said, we're only going to put 2 on. When you're done with those 2, just come off stage and we'll give you the 3rd. And I was like, okay. Yeah, so I've gone off stage and I've just seen they've just piled it with marshmallows.
But these are like fairly sizable marshmallows.
Oh no, they're not small.
The whole run of the show, literally, that they like stick to. They give you
they're
really
not nice.
furry teeth, man. So Peter like shoved a load down his top.
Did you give it to the audience?
I threw one in the audience just there, but I could not. There was no space.
So yeah, I didn't envy you guys at all with that bit. Well, you've gone off stage. Where have you gone? Did you spit it out?
I spallowed out.
Wow, that's not part of the fun, is it?
But this is the thing, so we're coming up now, like, we had lines.
See, that's a man dedicated to his craft, unlike you.
He still hasn't got rid of it, but maybe he had a lot more in his mouth.
I think he took a big old handful, and I think you were just left with the scraps.
Makes you feel about as welcome as a fart in a spacesuit.
Yeah, nice.
As a fart in a spacesuit.
Of all the bits to mess up as well, it's on one of your punchlines. That's just that hurts. That
not good, Jordan.
No, yeah.
So this is the final song in Act 1, and here comes the snow.
Here's the snow machine.
This was
Fine.
funny. They're getting the
Yeah.
levels
Yeah.
of snow, right?
Well, they had to change it where it was. So originally it was placed on the side of stage.
It was over there, wasn't it?
Yeah, and there's a picture actually that we've used in the advertising. It's mainly focused in on Jordan, but you can see in the background Holly, one of the girls in the chorus. She's absolutely caked in the snow machine stuff.
I'll
And it
put,
was just-
I'll, tell you
yeah.
what, I'll put the picture up
Put
right
it
now.
up there, and you can just see, just look in the background. Holly is just absolutely drenched in the stuff, and it's hilarious.
Made for a good photo, though.
Oh yeah, it was really good, and it looked great now.
They were all saying how slippery it got.
Yeah.
I think if you watch
I
Molly,
think everything
what
is
material was the?
Yeah, no, you saw it. You saw us slip there. You can see it.
What material was it?
With the foam.
Yeah, it was.
It
Was it like foam?
Yeah, it was proper foam. It was just like almost like you put like fairy liquid in some water and then just
Yeah.
mix it all up. But yeah, you can see her. She's looking down at the floor, just praying not to fall over. It's a health and safety hazard. I hope we did a risk assessment for it.
I think it was the last show as well. So
Yeah,
they had stuff to dump.
Excess, yeah, they had excess stuff. They'd already paid for it, so they wanted to make sure they got their money's worth. Oh, here comes Peter. He's coming on to do another bit. I'm assuming he's coming off and coming on straight off.
Let's have a look. Yeah, gets all of the applause from the crowd.
Yeah. And he's off.
Is he going off?
Yeah.
Does he actually go off? No, he does not.
Yeah, no.
Is he going up?
No,
he's
he's
gone.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns the hair
Yeah,
off.
it turns the hair off and he's off.
12 days of Christmas. It was a lot of fun. This was another one that actually we didn't really rehearse a lot.
I don't remember you rehearsing it much, but it was in between shows and before the shows, you and Jordan would just keep going out into the audience and seeing how far you could get away with throwing the toilet roll.
Yeah. Well, it was a risky thing, right?
Yeah.
It was one of those things. I threw it like this, and if I let go there, it goes over there.
Yeah.
If I let go there, if I let go too late, I kill the
Kill.
person next to me.
And we can't afford a lawsuit at SPADS,
No.
so yeah,
So
it's
I-
probably best that you did rehearse it.
We did have to practice the throw. So there's Jordan there. He literally throws me,
Yeah.
and I can't do that. I can't jump.
Well, yeah, you've got a bad knee, so it would have been that would have been bad as well. I'd have jumped over.
I am chasing him around the auditorium to get these toilet rolls back, and I don't
Yeah.
know what he's going to do. And then he ends up like 3 rows from the back.
It's quite a big auditorium, this. So it's originally a cinema. If you don't know where we're performing it, and yeah, so there's a lot of chairs and a lot of rows, and it's a full house as well. So there's a lot of bodies to get through, and a lot of pieces of popcorn and stuff on the floor and everything.
So he put it there, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to try and throw it from here.
That's a risky game, just risking that.
I
Did you throw it from there?
No. It was way too risky. I mean, there was actually there was rows of people in front of me, and had I got that wrong,
Yeah, I mean,
it was on the limit of what I could throw.
Yeah, I think
So
because
but this was still quite a long way. So it's halfway up on the left-hand side.
okay.
Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, all you can do is just hope that it gets on the stage, and then from there, Jordan just has to full send it and hope. If it means he has to dive into the audience, he has to dive into the audience.
Oh no!
Oh, no, there's
so
still
the
water.
water. Yeah. So that was the last thing.
Jordan's water pistol was much more exciting than Emma's. Emma's
was.
is really small, whereas Jordan's got the.
It's massive.
Yeah, it's huge.
So this was great. Obviously, they
Yeah.
soaked everyone.
I hope they changed the water because the first time
Oh
you ever
my
rehearsed
God.
with it,
Oh my god!
they
I
didn't
just
change
had-
the water, so it was probably 4-year-old water that you got in the face that
Oh,
stank.
so with the first time we did it rehearsals, we'd used these water guns. Probably hadn't used them since like 2018, 2017. I don't know what we'd used them for.
yeah.
And someone had left the water in there. So for the first time, and I'm the first person that gets hit by it, and Jordan squirted it in my face, and oh my god! If you know what like stagnant water tastes like, no. If you know what stagnant water smells like,
yeah.
Oh my god, it was awful. Look, Peter doesn't know what's going on.
No, well, I mean, no one knows what's going on now. The sketch is a mess. Yeah, the kids loved it, and it was one of the ones that the cast as well. We'd all go onto the wings to watch it because we had little monitors in the dressing room, so you can sort of see when you need to be going on stage and everything. But
Oh, you were watching
it doesn't give you.
side of
Yeah. Everyone would come on side of stage and watch it. It was
That's cute.
It was a good laugh.
Ah, the bench scene.
Bench scene, always a staple in pantomime.
Those dinosaurs, they're
Yeah.
so funny. So one of the dinosaurs, Holly, I don't know what performance it was, but it was right at the end of the scene, and I go off that side of stage, and I found a dinosaur stuck. It was literally stuck. She was
Dude,
stuck in like the black cloth, you know, the front cloth. She was
Yeah.
stuck in there. She could not get
To be
out.
fair, there's no visibility in those things. It's very poor.
So
so I mean,
Talk about the coin, the penny situation.
right, yeah. So on the last show, I can't remember who came up with the idea, but basically, someone in the cast started off with a penny, and you had to give that penny to someone, and they couldn't say no, but you had to give it to them whilst on stage. And the idea was that obviously it was going to be like an in-joke for everyone. The person that ended up with the coin at the end of the show, I think either had to do some shots or buy everyone around. I can't remember exactly what it was. He never did that before, and I was really confused. And then I feel this cold metal in my hand, and I was like, "Ah, you son
Yeah, but
of a-"
for me, on the other side, he was just like holding my hand, and I was like, what was that all about?
Yeah, so, and then when I went off stage, you could see me laughing, because I couldn't believe he'd got me like that. It was genius.
I was here. So in a second, you're about to see Pete come on stage for early.
Yeah.
It's because I pushed him on. Look.
You can see the panic in Carly's face.
Sam was so laughing.
It's always funny when someone goes on a little bit too early.
And you've got to commit to it, right?
Oh yeah, you can't go
walk back
off.
off.
Yeah, everyone knows then. At least if you come on a little bit early,
Yeah,
he
it's
can
funny.
he can just say that we were the ones that were late coming on stage.
Oh, here we go. Oh, my favourite bit.
Yeah. So, Coyne's not the biggest Harry Potter fan, as you could probably tell, because
There's the Avada Kedavra.
yeah. So in the rehearsals, it probably took him about 15 minutes to actually learn how to say Avada Kedavra.
What is that? Avada Kedavra.
Avada Kedavra, yeah.
Avada Kedavra.
Yeah, which is the lesser known sort of Harry
Yeah.
Potter spell.
My favourite song, actually.
The
This was...
finale.
I still got the coin in my hand.
Have you?
Yeah, look.
Ouch.
This bit.
Oh, Peter.
One more.
One more. Oh god! Again, I want to know how many people in the audience actually noticed that.
Oh,
because
come on,
was
it's so obvious.
It's so obvious. And then his hair's still
flashing
flashing
hair,
still.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was so funny. I had
That's
no
great.
idea because I'm right down the other end. I had no idea what had happened.
I
It
didn't
wasn't-
see.
It wasn't until you were editing this back that you told me about it, and I couldn't believe how funny it was.
Yeah, I heard about it backstage afterwards because
Yeah.
Jordan was in fits of laughter.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Just
Everyone gets to come on and have their moment of glory now.
Yeah.
Eventually.
It's a long old black
It's a long
isn't
scene
it?
change. Oh, you guys had ages to get into your costumes then. It wasn't even a rush.
Very fast costume change
Yeah.
for me and Pete at the end here.
Yeah. There you go. And now everyone comes
Well
on.
done.
Like nice sparkly costumes. Everyone's happy. It's a happy ending. Well done, everybody. Well done. There I am.
What an outfit that is, man.
So my head's abnormally large, and trying to get that hat on, I lost oxygen to my brain. So by the end of it, I was about ready to pass out.
There's no...
I actually got pushed.
What are you doing?
I got pushed.
Ah, did you get pushed?
Yeah, I got pushed. That's why. So I didn't want to. Yeah, Coyne pushed me.
That is it.
That was it. It was great.
It was great.
I enjoyed it massively.
Thanks for watching it with me, Noah.
It's alright. That's only 2 hours of my life that I'll never get back.
And we're very excited for this
I
year's
can't
one.
wait. Yep, Cinderella.
And we will see you at the Broadway Theatre
Yeah,
this December.
yeah. The 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th.
Some of those days.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.